Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching me. During this week of love, Valentine's Day week, I know some of you are probably saying, bah humbug or whatever, it's no special day, and others are putting on their, what's it called? Their Tarte. Tarte is a brand name of makeup, I think. Tarte. Oh, I just said it in another blog. Well, when you open up, it's got a whole bunch of colors. I think eyeshadow. Palette. Tarte palette. I don't know. I don't have one. But I actually was just watching a video and I saw it, and boy, does it look pretty. But I guess there's two different groups in this Valentine's Day thing. Those that do and those that don't. And I said during the week I'm going to talk about different things. Like the first thing I talked about was, are you the person who would like to receive like body lotion and bath salts, I think they were, and body cream, perfume. I used to, long ago in another lifetime, I used to get this perfume. Actually, someone gave it to me as a gift once, and that's how I got to liking it. And it was either something parfum, yes, French, or eau de toilette. And my kids would laugh and laugh when they'd say, Mom is putting toilet water on herself. Wouldn't it be cheaper? Well, this was in my first marriage. I remember exactly. A friend of mine, she wasn't really bougie, but her husband bought her everything and anything. If she wanted it or not, everything she wanted she got. But she used to wear this really nice perfume. And I asked her what it is, and she was telling me it's called Red Door. And she said her husband would buy it for her. And I don't know why her husband was so rich. He was a teacher, and then he became a head of a department in the city. Well, maybe city teachers get paid a lot, because I wouldn't want to be a teacher in the city school district, that's for sure. But anyhow, she says, I think it's right after Thanksgiving. I think it's on that Black Friday day. They have special gift sets. So I think a bottle of it costs like $60. I don't remember how big the bottle was. Not very big. And the little tiny bottle that has I think this was from olden days, these kind of things, because I've never seen them. So a tiny bottle, and you take the little cap off, and it's got a little knob at the end of it, and you put that on your wrist, behind your ears, the areas where you put that kind of stuff. And that by itself was I don't know how much, 80. But in this gift set, you got anywhere between 2 or 4, maybe 5 of these items for anywhere from $45 to, I think, $98. It was a good deal. So I think one year, my first husband had bought me several of those sets. And then over the years, my sons, as they got a little older, they would buy me them. Boy, did I have a lot of Red Door that I appreciated, because it lasted a long time. So that was, it meant a lot to me. And it was just smelled so nice. Oh yeah, they had also a body cream and body lotion. And they would never put, I forgot which one it was, I think the cream. They never put the cream in the gift set. You had to always buy it full price, because the cream lasted longer. I don't know why my voice sounds hoarse. Must be thirsty again. Time to take a sip of H2O. That was my bottle of H2O, made that noise. Anyhow, I was airing. Take 2. I was eating dry cereal, that's why. But anyhow, So I thought I'd share with you what I like, and I was talking about things that I would like. I forgot the order I said it in, but poems, quotes, a book of poems, someone reading poems to me, someone who sings or plays instrument and sings. So today I'm going to share some poems with you. Now I actually have who wrote a couple of them. Let's see. Now this one I'll start with first, but I'll read it first and then you probably won't comment because I don't know why, but anyhow, it's called All I Want Is You. And it is by Bruce B. Wilmer, whoever he is. You may know if you know. And you're brave enough, please comment and let me know. So it says, I'll tell it rather simply. I'll say it plain and true. A single thing is all I want, and all I want is you. There are no other riches, no treasures or possessions that ever could compare with you, my fondest of obsessions. You are the very air I breathe, the ration that sustains me. You're all my thoughts tied up as one, the laugh that entertains me. You're all that life need ever give, the maximum that's due. If I could ask for anything, I'd only ask for you. Now, I like the ending. If I could ask for anything, I'd only ask for you. But some of these words, I should look up this person who they are. It's almost like someone that's obsessed with somebody. When, to me, I don't know your take on it. It would be nice if you shared it. I'd like to know. But it says, they started with All I Want Is You also. And then it goes on and says, no riches, no treasures, no possessions. Then when it says, my fondest of obsessions. Use the word obsession. And that's the cologne I like for men. I think in a video I was talking about cologne and it's obsession. The word was obsession. I don't know if I ever figured it out before the video was done. This part, you are the very air I breathe, the ration that sustains me. You're all my thoughts tied up as one, the laugh that entertains me. That just, I don't know, doesn't sit right with me. What do you think? Will I know? Doesn't matter. If you want to share, go ahead. If you don't have to. Now this next one, this is someone that is cares a lot about someone, a lot about them and what they need. And this reminds me, well, let me read it so I could refresh my memory. Is there a title? No. Title. No title. This is my wish for you. Comfort on difficult days. Smiles when sadness intrudes. Rainbows to follow the clouds. Laughter to kiss your lips. Sunsets to warm your heart. Hugs when spirits sag. Beauty for your eyes to see. Friendships to brighten your being. Faith so that you can believe. Confidence for when you doubt. Courage to know yourself. Patience to accept the truth. Love to complete your life. And that is by, you may know this person, not know him, but know of his writings. It's Ralph Waldo Emerson. He's a poet. We had a section in our English class. It was freshman year about poetry. Oh, I loved it. I love poetry. I don't know if I talked about this. Gosh, I can't think of his name. He does the poem The Raven. what is his name? My goodness. Well, it's like 4:46 in the morning or something like that. And I haven't slept again. But, what's his name? Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. And, can't talk about it. It will hurt me too much. But anyhow, someone had sent me the book of his poems and had wrote a little note in the page of the one, excuse me, my gosh, in the one about, the poem about the raven. So it was very special to me. There are other poets I love too. But this one here, it's like someone is wishing someone all the best, thinking of them, which in something like a relationship or a marriage, that both people should be saying these words to each other or thinking them. Because the only way to make a marriage work, well, there's many ways. There's easy ways to, well, I'm not going to go there. You both got to work at it, but if you both want the best for the other person, and you each want that for the other, there you go. There's the secret of making a marriage work. Plus, you got to have two people that, want the person they married, not someone else. And nope, not going down that road. Got to stop myself. But anyhow, I really like this one here. It's just, it's nice. You can even say it to a friend. I'll kiss your lips. It's okay. It's just, it's a poem. So, that one I really like a lot. Wish I could remember the poets I really liked a lot, but I don't. And my voice, I think it's because my mouth is always dry, and I eat cereal, like I put milk in a glass, and then I eat it dry. And lately, milk is not agreeing with me for some reason, so I've been having the dry cereal with water. And I didn't have any water when I just ate it before I started doing the vlog. And you may ask, why do you have your cereal dry? I don't know. Oh, I do know. Take two. Because I eat really slow. I have my whole life. And when I eat cereal, by the time I'm finished, it's so soggy. It's terrible. It tastes like yuck. So I had milk, and I remember I had milk and cereal. I must have been at someone's house, or I don't remember. Maybe it was in my own house. We didn't buy cereal a lot because it was expensive. But anyhow, so I poured some milk, and it was getting soggier and soggier, so I kept pouring more cereal on it so it would be, not as soggy. So that was one and only time in general. But there is one cereal, Apple Jacks. I will only eat Apple Jacks with bananas and fresh strawberries cut up in pieces. Of course, the banana's cut up in pieces too. I feel like I'm going to burp. I don't want to burp while I'm talking. But anyhow, during the season when strawberries are in season, it's about June. I don't know. It seems like it's later and later. I don't even know if we have places to pick it anymore. I can't pick because when I was picking, I got hives all over my arms and legs and everything. So I would have to buy it from the fruit stand in front, which is a lot more expensive. But I usually went, well, you can imagine who I went with, and that person would pick them. And so during that time of year, which is usually June, I would always have Fruit Loops, and I'd make that, and I'd put milk, and I don't know why. Maybe that cereal didn't get soggy. I don't remember, but oh, I loved it so much. I was at a friend's house, I remember now, and they were having that for breakfast, and so I had it because the mother was very, I don't know what the word is, but you had to have cereal in your milk, not in a glass, and it was so delicious. So, oh gosh, it was so delicious. I wish I could have some now, but, wouldn't be able to. I have to mash my bananas, mash my strawberries. Oh, it would be a disgusting mess. But anyhow, yeah, interesting fact about me. I may ask sometime down the road. Of course, nobody comments, but I will ask it down the road. And the last one I have for today. Let's hope I remember which one it was. Oh, yes. Now this one really hurts because this was given to me, picked out for me by someone who conned me, who abandoned me. And I happened to find it. This person and I, we used to write notes to each other and pick out poems, and I don't know what happened to that person. I don't understand. A person that was so loving to do that does not care that I'm stranded in my own home with no car. I know I'm going down that road. My fridge will be kaput. And all the other things. And that person is living their best life. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I'm trying to keep this, like, you know, rated G. Someone who goes out shopping worse than a woman and knows that their wife is wearing clothes that are miles too big because of all the weight I lost. And for those new people, I'm a thin person, so for me to lose weight is not a good thing. I have to hand wash clothes and then hang them to dry. And I have I don't know if it's even called an illness or disease, but what I have, I can't do things, like I can't do a whole task. I have to do a little, sit down, do a little, sit down, because my body does not regulate the heat or the cold. But this person has a washer and dryer that they could bring me to, and I could wash my clothes there, but they won't do it. So where do you go from? This is one example of a poem that they picked out. A lot of times there were those cards, I don't know, I haven't, since you know what happened in the world, I haven't stopped to look at cards even. There's something Blue Mountain or something Mountain. He used to get me those too. I don't know. Can't talk about this. It doesn't really make me cry. It makes me nauseous. And I don't want to be nauseous again. I just got over weeks of nausea. So here it is. Here it was. And I guess he deserves an Emmy for conning a woman who would do anything and did everything for the man she loved. If only she didn't love him back then she wouldn't have destroyed her whole life for him. But she did. And someone once told me, I says, I don't know if I had a crystal ball, would I still do what I did? Like, you know, everything I did for him. I was dating him, he was sick, I took care of him. My first husband, when he was sick, he didn't sleep in our room because he didn't want to get me sick. I brought him to the dentist. He had a fever and he said he had a toothache. I brought him to the dentist, and this was early on in our courtships. No, I wouldn't call that a courtship. His conningship of me. And I brought him to the dentist. He didn't have money. I bought his antibiotic for him. I took care of him when he was really sick and he was freezing. So I covered him up and I made him tea, and it makes me sick. Please, no nausea. But anyhow, that person said, you would still do the same thing. I said, yeah, because I'm stupid. They said, no, because you're you, and you just can't change who you are. You think I would learn, right? I would change, but I guess they're right. This is who I am. Maybe stupid. I don't know. But anyhow, let me share this. How you go from this to he has the power to get the loan to get me a car, to get me a fridge, and to let me wash my stuff. Well, I can't go to his place because the people who ruined our marriage. I have written rules for him. And I had asked him if he could get me 2 things of yogurt because I have been starving myself so my son gets what he needs. And I'll let you guess. Did he get me the 2 yogurts or not? I'm not talking about packs, just 2 little yogurts. That's it. And they were on sale. Okay, anyhow, let's get to this. I don't know, it's like the big finale or something. It says, to my love, Sometimes it's hard to find words to tell you how much you mean to me. If I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then you would realize how special you are to me. You are my best friend, my soulmate, my everything. I love you. Gag, 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 gag. How does someone go from that and doesn't have their own brain to remember that? Well, no, not going there. Anyhow, yep. So, I'm going to rip that up, throw it away. If I had matches, I'd burn it, but I don't have any matches. So that is that. I did it, I got it done, and I thought I'd just share, poems. Are there any poems? Poems you like? Poets you like? Quotes you like? Doesn't even have to be about love or Valentine's Day. Share it with me. I'd like to hear some. I love quotes. I used to collect quotes, but that book just disappeared. But anyhow, I'm going to start anew. I have a notebook empty. I'm going to start new. And if you guys could get me going on starting on quotes, or put the title of a poem you like with the poet, if you know it. No, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. I don't know, something like that. Anyhow, that is that. So we'll end on a bad note. No, it's not a bad note. It's just, hopefully it will wake me up. I don't mean like wake me up, I can't sleep. Like, wake up. Oh, and they got two little hands. Not two little hands. Two hands holding each other. Oh, I can't anymore. Can't do this anymore. Anymore. I'm going to vomit if I do. That word vomit and nausea. Nausea. It just, ugh. Okay. Well, that did end on a bad note there, but hope you weren't eating. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Please share our channel. Can you help us grow? Can you get us to 1,000? If you don't, oh well, it doesn't matter. I like to do YouTube. If I never get to 1,000 subs, I never get to. I just want to, because maybe I'll have a chance to, get that fridge and the car. Really need a car. It's just very, very important. But anyhow, hope you're doing well. If you want to share, do you go out for Valentine's Day, or do you stay in? What kind of Valentine's person are you? Go out, stay in, oh yeah, or don't even celebrate at all. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through, especially this time of year. I think more women than men are like, about Valentine's Day. I had this friend, I don't know what happened to her. I've been calling, I've been looking her up. She just vanished off the planet. And she would always say she never had anyone for Valentine's Day. And I would invite her over. I'd say, let's go out to lunch or something. We usually went to McDonald's. I would get ice cream and she would get, whatever. But I would invite her. I felt bad, that she was always a sad person, but holidays she couldn't stand because she never had anyone. But I don't know what happened to her. But anyhow, be nice to people because you don't know. There may be another person like my friend was. Pay it forward if you can. Maybe give someone a Valentine's Day card that may not be getting anything. Or just write a little note. Be the reason someone smiles. Smile. When you smile, the good endorphins circulate through your body, and it's always good. So for now, a hug to all of you, because hugs are really good. And that's it. I hope you get to the end. I wasn't supposed to make it this long, but once I start talking, especially about poems, oh my goodness. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.